All right, so here we go. Both guys about to touch gloves. Huge fight between 50K Ige, Damon Jackson, two surging fighters right now, where they both kind of feel like the time is now. Ige number 13 in the featherweight division. Oh, and a nice right, two rights by Ige. Jackson goes to a knee and then recovers. Ooh, clash of heads right there. Yeah. Ooh, after this one, we got Sean Strickland. It's always fun when he comes in the octagon. A lot of storylines. Needs a win. Fighting on short notice. Gains nothing by winning. Didn't have to take the fight. A lot of storylines. Damon Jackson comes in. Now he's backed off. And you kind of get the sense, I mean, of course, two good fighters that get past the first minute are kind of working back and forth. They're somewhat feeling each other out. So that's going on here a little bit. But that period's kind of coming to an end right now, with Dan Ige coming in being more aggressive. And he clearly, again, he wants to get inside. And will Damon Jackson have a hard time with the takedowns where he's taller, fighting a shorter guy? Can he get the level change? Which is where his advantage is at. Right now, 7-3 in significant strikes for Ige, who lands a right and a left uppercut. Being the Ige shorter, I mean, Damon Jackson, is hard for him to hide that he's going in. He's got to get a lot lower to shoot for a takedown. Then you're going right into the knee range of Ige. Oh, what a nice leg kick by Ige. Now Damon comes in. Here we go. He's got the leg. Oh, and he got poked. And the ref calls a time. It looks like there was an eye poke, but... Oh, yeah, and yeah, okay. So definite eye poke. That was a pretty bad one. Oh. And it wasn't so much an eye poke as it was a scratch with the glove, with his fingers wide open, so... Now the doctor's coming in. His eye a little red. Something clearly happened, but was it on the punch or was it on the finger side swipe? Which didn't go in the eye. Like you're waiting for it to go in the eye in a slow motion, but it doesn't. Kind of slides across the eye. We're getting looks. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, so he's kind of... Damon Jackson's got the leg lifted. And Dan Ige is kind of pushing off. And the hand comes across the top of the eye. And his left eye is really red, so... We'll see now. The doctor's getting a towel. He is having some problems. He's squinting with the left eye. Doctor's talking to the ref, so he gets to go ahead. All right, he gets to go ahead. All right, so now he's talking to Denige. So we're going to get to continue this. So it didn't look good for a second, but... And clearly something happened to Damon Jackson, but it's not clear if it came from, a punch or the finger swipe across the eye, not into the eye. Nonetheless, we continue here. 2 minutes left in round one, and a nice uppercut by Ige. And Jackson has switched stance now. So his left eye is the one that was sideswiped. That's his lead eye when he stands righty. So we'll see if he goes lefty a little bit. But he does have the advantage of switching it up for whatever is more helpful to him. Oh, boy, these guys are coming in. Some big shots. Both guys missing, though, but 120 left in round one. 14-5 right now. 50K Ige. Insignificant strikes. 283, UFC 283 next weekend, baby. Jamal Hill. Don't get it twisted. That's who I like next week. And I like Sean Strickland tonight. We need to start the year 2-0. We'll see. Got to get through this one first. And it's hard to tell right now if the eye is bothering Damon Jackson or not, because the fight's continuing like in the same direction that it did prior to that. Ige's winning the battle on the inside. When he gets inside, he's landing more than he's receiving. Oh, some big shots by Ige. And what's clear to me is the advantage that Jackson had was potentially on the ground. He's not a big striker, so he's going to struggle against guys he can't take down. So matchups are everything. And right now, he's not having any effect on taking down Jackson. In fact, here comes Ige with a takedown. Oh, and he's pounding away with 4 seconds left. This is going to go to the end of the round, but Ige pretty much dominating Damon Jackson right now. 22-8, significant strikes. He had the takedown right at the end of the round. 15-5 in head strikes. So, this one's easy to call right now. 1-0 Dan Ige, which only has bearing if they go to a decision. Let's hope they don't. Right? Let's hope we can get a finish here by either guy. So one fight left on this card. Sean Strickland, number 7. That's Zardina Mavov, number 12. Stay with us for that, because that's the big one. That's the one that the fight card's built around, right? Don't you love when they say the headliner, which is Sean Strickland tonight, they say the man who the fight card was built around. Yeah, he was the last one to sign a contract for the card. At least in this case. It would have been a Mavov against Gastelum, but instead a Mavov slides to the right, and the first name you see is Sean Strickland because he's the higher ranked fighter. But a big opportunity for a Mavov, no doubt. 15 seconds here into round 2. Nothing going on yet. Damon Jackson coming in, getting a couple rights in, and he backs off. And at some point, Jackson's got to land some punches, which haven't been easy, and then you got to shoot for the takedown. But it's just tough where Ige's shorter. I think it's causing Damon Jackson problems. It's just constantly too far away from a takedown. There's too much risk going in. Damon Jackson moving around the outside of the octagon, and finally Ige confronts him, and he ties him up. Damon Jackson's head is getting lower and lower. It's like he's trying to get on eye level with the shorter opponent. Oh, and a nice shot now by Ige. And it's starting to affect Damon Jackson now. All right, come on, fellas. Let's get some action here. Let's get some action. Let's go. Pick it up a little bit. Now Ige coming in with a left and a right. And I think Ige is just comfortable with this pace because he's winning by doing it. So landed a big left. Damon Jackson backed up. They backed him up against the fence. He bounced off and said, "No big deal." Danny Ige is winning the fight, but Damon Jackson is battling. And just can't figure out Ige at this point. Oh, a nice right uppercut by Jackson, but he misses. Oh, couple nice rights there by Jackson. Couple back-to-back combinations for him. All right, fellas, come on. Oh, and Jackson with another. He's getting close on those uppercuts as he backs off. Head getting lower and lower. Oh, he takes a left. Oh, it's over. Woo. And it was just kind of an awkward roll on the way down, much like a football player would like roll his ankle. It just came down awkwardly, but I guess it wasn't that bad. So Damon Jackson's going to fall, man. Big upper. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, he was getting that head down. Yeah, and he went right down. Here we go in real time. Boom. Oh, nice. So Dan Ige with the big finish, man. Wow. Man. And he's going to move to 16-6 now in the featherweight division with a big win over Damon Jackson, UFC Fight Night.